Yeah, I think I'm recording, finally.
Alright.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Video Game Choo Choo, your home for anime and wrestling, apparently. I'm Mike Cosumano. John Machonsky is here with me.
Yeah, I'm here, but man, I got like 3 other places that I talk about like anime and wrestling and shit. God,
it's rough.
I spread myself too thin, I think.
I would call it cheating on us.
Are you cheating on Stephen Epps, the other person who was here on this podcast?
Wubba-lubba-dub-dubs. Hey everybody, it's your favorite buddy.
Hey Stephen.
Yes?
I hear you got a new toy recently. A new Transformers action figure.
I did get a new Transformers action figure. I got Transformers Thrilling 30 Generations Whirl.
Now, Steven, explain to the folks at home why Whirl is the best character.
Whirl is the best character because he's funny and random and likes to shoot people and says spork on occasion.
But most characters
that's
that are
why
random
Mike
are
likes
terrible.
Yes, that's why you like him.
That's not why I like him. I like him because he's basically like Bender, but with more guns.
Okay, yes, he is basically like Bender, and people have gotten very mad at me for comparing him to Bender.
I mean, like, I don't read him in Bender's voice, but like the character I can see parallels.
Whirl has literally said, "Bite my shiny metal ass."
Yeah.
Like that actually happened.
There are some connections.
If you say that Whirl is not like Bender, you are fooling yourself.
I like Whirl a lot. He's a great character.
Whirl is really good. John Machonsky, what do you think of Whirl?
I don't think of him at all.
John Machonsky, what do you think of Transformers More Than Meets the Eye, the ongoing comic book from IDW Publishing?
I don't think about it at all, except for when you guys bring it up.
Which is often. John, when are you going to read it?
Never.
Why not? John.
When have we ever led you astray?
This is actually true.
Every single episode of the podcast.
That's not leading you astray. That's like bullying you.
Well, I mean, we turned you on to what? We turned you on to Spider-Girls.
No, you didn't.
We turned you on to getting turned on by Spider-Girls.
Not at all.
Turned you on to Kill la Kill, which you love, especially the first 3 episodes.
I'm rolling my eyes here.
John, we have good taste. This is the Good Taste podcast.
It is. If you disagree with our tastes, we hate you. We actually hate you, specifically.
I feel like John would like More Than Meets the Eye a lot.
I think he would too. Too bad he's such a stubborn shit.
I'm gonna buy him the comics, then he'll have no choice.
You do have a lot of money.
You have way more money than I do.
Yes, but I'm Scrooge McDuck. I keep it all in a vault and I swim in it.
I am generous with my minimum wage.
I'm stingy with my far above minimum wage. I'm sorry, what? I was checking my privilege. There it is. It's quite nice.
Jesus fucking Christ. Hey, John.
Yeah?
When are you gonna read Transformers More Than Meets the Eye?
I won't.
You should! No, I'm being totally serious. You should read the comic. Like, knowing what you like, and the things that you have mentioned you liked in the past, I think that would be a thing that you would enjoy.
I don't know. I really don't care about Transformers in general.
You don't really need to, though. It's just like a good thing.
It is just a good comic book.
Like, it basically gets away from all the Transformers bullshit. It just puts these characters on a ship and lets them go have fun adventures.
John, we love you.
We do.
We would never do anything to hurt you.
You are unquestionably our favorite person on the show.
Yeah.
You're the fan favorite.
Shaking my head.
You're the ensemble dark horse of Video Game Choo Choo.
I would kiss you if I saw you in real life, right on top of the head like a father.
I would tussle your hair and then tell you that you're a good boy.
I'll be your daddy.
That's enough. I don't want to hear any more about this.
Steven, how do you feel about
I'll keep your spare
pockets?
change in your pockets. I'll keep John's spare change in my pockets. I have the room. If John is my little princess, then I will be his daddy.
His pockets daddy? Stephen Epps?
Yes, his pockets daddy.
I have a wallet that I can use for myself. Why don't you all calm down?
Excuse me, John. You don't keep coins in your wallet. That's an accident waiting to happen. Ask me how I know.
How do you know?
How do you know?
I have embarrassed myself numerous times by keeping coins in my wallet and then opening my wallet and having them just spill all over the floor. It's highly embarrassing. I cried once in a GameStop. Real thing that happened.
No, the embarrassing thing about your wallet is the Madoka porn that you keep instead of an ID.
Excuse me. Madoka is not for fucking. I do not keep Madoka porn anywhere. Not even in my browser history. I clear it.
God damn, you guys.
Now, Miku porn I do keep in my wallet.
Steven, why is Miku your waifu? I need to know this. I need to know this because there might be professional people listening to this episode, and so we need to, like, make sure that they never do any kind of business with us ever again.
Miku is my waifu because I think her design is cute, and that's about it.
Okay.
And there is, like, massive amounts of readily available merchandise for Miku.
That's true, there is a lot.
That, like, Miku does not have a set character or a set character design, so there's a wide variety of just a bunch of awesome different kind of things that's just like, okay, this is something I can get behind.
Cool. Well, I'm happy
That is
for
my
you.
reasoning. That is my reasoning for having Miku as a waifu. Also, I would like to have sex with her.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Hey, John.
Yeah?
You had some pizza earlier. Tell us about that.
It was kind of gross. Honestly, it's kind of making my stomach a little rumbly.
I'm a
Not
little
that
disappointed.
different from doing the show.
We were talking earlier about, like, fast food pizza, and me and Steven are both of the agreement that Pizza Hut is the best and Papa John's is the shittiest.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't eat Papa John's if it was the only pizza available.
I ate Papa John's once recently because I had a coupon because they had big cookies. And, you know, the cookie was nice, but that pizza does not last long in my house. That pizza lasted a while.
But John,
Yeah?
the Judas of video game choo-choo, said that Papa John's was alright.
I think Papa John's is okay.
Okay, we have to settle this. What is your tier list? Starting with the top tier and working down, what is your tier list of fast food pizza?
I really don't think I could, like, do a tier list, because I kind of just eat whatever it is. Like, oh, we're gonna order Pizza Hut today? Alright, make sure you get some breadsticks. Oh, we're gonna get Papa John's? Make sure you get the garlic dipping sauce and some of those little peppers. Oh, we're getting Domino's? Make sure you get the Cinesticks. That's pretty much it. I don't really care much for the pizza. It's more just what comes with the pizza.
What the
and
fuck?
And I like it.
Mike, what is your choice side when ordering pizza?
I don't have sides, I just get the pizza.
I like to get the Hershey Dunkers from Pizza Hut.
I mean,
Those
that's
are
not a
very
bad
nice.
decision. They're good.
I also, on occasion, like to get the buffalo wings that they have at the Pizza Hut.
See, I can't get buffalo wings from anywhere because of where I live.
Because you live in Buffalo, so
Yeah.
your standards on them are sullied. Meanwhile, I can eat something where the wing is spelled with a Y, and it's fine by me. There's a little Y and a Z at the end to legally distinguish it from anything actually edible. I'm fine with it.
Okay. Alright.
So we're 8 minutes and 30 seconds into the video game choo-choo,
That's true. We are.
and so far we have not mentioned video games once.
Let's keep that going.
Okay,
It's fine.
so what are you all wearing?
Well, I'm wearing a cool Transformers shirt. It's got a bunch of the G1, like, bio art on it.
What color underwear are you wearing?
Let me see. It's white stripes. There are stripes on my white boxers.
Boxers, good.
Yeah.
I also have striped boxers. They are
Oh,
gray
cool.
and white. And I'm also wearing shorts. And I'm wearing a shirt which proclaims that it is colored orange with real dirt.
Okay.
I don't know why I own this shirt.
I'm
but
wearing
it is
jeans.
very comfortable.
Because it's fucking cold here.
John Machansky, what are you wearing?
I'm wearing video games.
Just video games?
He's just covered himself in copies of Catherine for PlayStation 3.
I don't have those. I haven't played Catherine.
How many copies of Catherine do you need to cover your genitals, John Machansky?
What the fuck?
I don't... Let's talk about video games.
We are.
Damn.
Now we're talking about video games.
Let's talk about playing video games and not placing them on our wieners. How about that?
Well, John, you recently got a download code for something, and you can't place a download code on your wiener
Yep.
unless you print it out.
Well, I already used it, so I don't even need to look at that email anymore. I used it said, you don't have an embargo, just don't spoil the ending of the game. And I was like, alright.
John,
So
how does
it
the
end?
ending of this game end?
Alright, so,
God damn it, Stephen. What?
well, what happens is the witch ties the 100 Knight to the railroad tracks. And oh my god, it's so scary, yeah. It just ends with it just ends with the 100 Knight tied to the railroad tracks, and you're like, oh man, I gotta save him, and then it just ends.
So it's a sequel hook.
Exactly. 100 Knight 2, this time we're on a train.
So what is this
Video
game
Choo
called?
Choo. Official video game Choo Choo tie-in. Okay, really now. The game is called The Witch and the 100 Knight.
Go on.
It is a game being, I think, published by NIS, and I think also developed over in Japan by NIS.
I thought it
Not
was
sure
Nippon
exactly.
Ichi. You've seen people that made Disgaea?
That's NIS.
Is it? Oh, I thought.
Yeah.
Well, there you
Yeah,
go.
it's Nippon Ichi software.
We don't do our research here on the show.
Of course not.
Yeah, no. It is a top-down hack and slash that kind of plays like Diablo 2,
Okay.
but it has a kind of interesting function where you can stack weapons. So it's like, okay, you can have up to 5 weapons. So let's say I have a sword, a spear, a lance, just whatever. You can put them in order of what the attack will be. So like, okay, I got my sword first, then my lance, then my spear. I hit, I guess square on the PS3. You hit square, and then you do like sword, lance, spear, sword, lance, spear, and it's like a combo kind of thing. It's not really great, but it's something.
Not really great. Video game Choo Choo. Put that on the box.
Yeah, so far I am really not into it.
Not impressed.
I'm not impressed at all because it's very, very easy button mashy combat, and the only real difficulty in the game is watching your G-cal limits, which are supposed to be for gigacalories, and what that is every time you do a movement, like walking, using an attack, doing anything, your calories go down.
So
And
it's like a hunger bar.
Yeah.
Sounds Baby City.
It runs down really quick, so you have to either fill it up by using upgrade points at save areas, or you have to eat enemies. And I actually don't know how to eat enemies yet. I'm a whole act into the game, and I don't know how to eat enemies yet. They haven't explained it to me.
That sounds like a mechanic that you would see in like a free-to-play game.
Yeah.
What's up with
so
that? Bravely Default has that. Now this. What's
it's
the deal,
really-
Japan?
It's really strange. And the dialogue is very bad.
Oh.
I mean, it was, like, I was just kind of putting up with it, but as it keeps going on, I got more and more annoyed with it. The main witch, all she cares about, like, her main goal is that she wants to spread her swamp all across the world because she can't, like, teleport anywhere that isn't a swamp. So she wants to have her swamp encompass the entire world so she can just control it.
So this is a Shrek spinoff.
It's a Shrek spinoff, yes, but no. Yeah, she wants to control the world, and so she summons
Wait, would you say that she wants to take over the world?
She's not an ogre. This witch lady is actually... okay. She looks like someone took a popsicle stick and then drew eyes on it, and then they were like, this thing needs boobs, and took like huge cotton balls and just stuck 2 of them on there, and it's like, there you go, character design.
Great.
So the titular witch has big butts?
Very big bumps, yep. And she's also got a big hat.
On a scale of
she's
1
a
to
witch.
10, how would you rate the bups?
On a scale of 1 to Junko.
I wouldn't say that Junko would be the higher tier of that. As far as anime bups go.
I mean, like...
How notable are the bups?
Okay, like, they are extremely prevalent, if that's what you're asking. Like, I mean, there's a difference between, like, prevalence and, like, makes sense, you know? they're prevalent and they don't really make sense with the rest of her character because it's like skinny, 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 boobs, skinny, 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 skinny. Like
that's how I like them.
Well, all right, there you go. You'll probably like her.
Rolls eyes. There's a eye roll there. Put that in the show notes.
All right. Yeah, and she fights other witches, and she's just constantly calling them sluts and whores, and it gets really like I don't get offended at that. I just think it's boring, but I could see how people could be offended just like seeing this chick just being like, "Ugh, oh, these girls are whores," and like it's really weird too because I guess this game's rated T because they censor fuck, but like nothing else, and she'll be like. She's always like, "Hey, you fucking whore! Oh, I beat the shit out of you. Now you're puking blood, you fucking slut." And it's like it's.
Oh, you have an outrageous boner at this, but you could see where somebody would be offended.
I mean, well, first part no, second part yes.
So,
I am not physically aroused.
You compared this to Diablo 2. Would you say this game has like a loot system of any kind, like that game did, like the Diablo games do?
It does have a loot system where sometimes enemies will drop items and you can pick them up, but the thing is you can't immediately use the items that you pick up. They get stored in your stomach, and you bring them back to the home base by either finishing a level or going to a safe zone and teleporting back to the home base, and then the witch has to take them and then like enchant them so you can use them. So you can't immediately use weapons that you get. You have to like you're like, "Oh, I found a new weapon. I have to exit the stage and then come back."
You have to poop out the weapons and then the witch enchants your poop?
Kinda.
That sounds hot. So, what is the witch's name?
Her name is Metalia.
Which is not Metallica, as I was led to believe.
And there's also this really lame running joke where every character calls her Leah, and then she gets pissy because she wants to be called Metalia, and it gets really annoying after the first 20 times that she does it, because it happens every single conversation. Like, she has this robot butler guy who does it to her every time he talks to her, and they talk a lot. So he's just like, "Oh, Master Leah, welcome home." And she's like, "I'm Metalia." And it happens every time someone talks to her. It is the most aggravating thing in the world.
Going back to my point, in the Japanese version she's named Metallica. That was my only interest in the game, was that her name was Metallica, and they changed that. What the heck,
well, I
guys?
mean, they have to make sure they don't get sued. They're changing
sued by who?
Metallica.
I don't understand. What do you mean?
Okay, let's move on.
What else you played, John?
I don't know. I've just been mostly playing that just because I want to get through it. Like I said,
professional video game reviewer now. Gotta get through it just to get that review out.
Exactly.
You think we'll see a review from you, John?
I feel like I should review it just so I can like really put what I don't like about it on paper, or if somehow it pulls a 360 and starts surprising me like midway through the game, if they get rid of this witch character, but I don't think they are because she seems like they seem like they really want to focus on her because Bups. So yeah, I don't know. I do think I don't know, because Ground Zeroes is coming out so soon, so maybe I'll just drop this and write a review of Ground Zeroes when that comes out, because that's way more important.
I mean, you can do both.
PS4s.
At the same time, I could do both. I don't know
Ground
how long
Zeroes
this
does
game
not sound
is.
like a very long game.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just if it starts interfering with my Ground Zeroes time, then I'm gonna make a choice, and that choice is definitely 100% gonna be Ground Zeroes.
Motherfuckers in your PS4s.
I'm not even playing Ground Zero. Neither of these games are for PS4. I'm getting Ground Zeroes on PS3, but Witch in the 100 Nights a PS3 game.
Yeah, I was gonna wait for Ground Zeroes to be on PS4 and then get a PS4, and I kind of forgot when that game was coming out, and now the game is out in a couple of days. By the time this goes out, I think the game will be out. So, yeah, that happened.
Oops.
You don't want to get a PS4, Steven?
I want to get a PS4, and I was waiting until this game came out, and now it's out, and I was just like, oh, I don't have the money to do that right now.
Yeah.
So, shrug.
You can get an Xbox One instead.
Maybe I'll Maybe I'll just wait for John Machansky's review of Ground Zeroes on the Video Game Choo-Choo website to make my console purchasing decision. Why would I buy an Xbox One, Mike?
So you could play the Raiden level.
No. Mike already said in his review of Titanfall on VideoGameChooChoo.com that it's not worth buying an Xbone. So, there you go. I'm not gonna buy one.
Trying to think of what else I have played. Steven, you're gonna want to talk about it too. But I finished Uncharted.
Oh.
The original Uncharted.
Timely coverage.
Timely Video Game Choo-Choo coverage.
Ooh, we both finished that.
I'm just gonna say what I want to say. The first 4 or 5 minutes of Uncharted 2 is better than the entirety of my experience of Uncharted 1.
I completely and totally agree.
So...
You want to have a powwow about how bad that game is?
Why not?
How often did you die in Uncharted 1?
Quite often.
Quite often is the answer to that question. Towards the end of the game, there were just entire segments of rooms full of like 20 dudes, and every single person in that room had a weapon that would instantly kill you.
Wasn't fun.
Was not fun. And then there was also parts where it's like, you're climbing and you don't know what you're supposed to do. And he's like, can I jump on that? I don't know, let me try. And then Drake just falls to the ground. And then he dies. He falls like a foot and then he dies.
I never had an issue with that. Maybe I was just lucky.
Maybe.
But I never had any issues with the jumping. It was all just like the combat because, halfway through that game they introduced the characters with the laser sights and it's just, it's way too difficult to fight regular enemies that are trying to flank you. So, there's gonna be dudes coming around the side to try to hit you from the side. So, you'll pop up to try to hit them. But while you're popped up trying to get these guys coming at you from the side, there's dudes right at the front with laser sights, and if they shoot you once, you're dead.
It got to the point where, towards the end of the game, I was just memorizing exactly where every enemy came from, and just planning accordingly, and it's like, if your game gets to that point, you failed. You have failed when your game requires the player to just memorize where everything is.
Oh, so you think Dark Souls is a failure?
Dark Souls you can get through without much trial and error, dude. You can, if you play carefully, you can get through Dark Souls.
That was entirely me being facetious.
I know, but some people do actually hold that belief, and I wasn't going to hold it against you to have that one. I think that's a fair thing to say. But Dark Souls, you can totally get through it just through patience. With Uncharted, it was just like, okay, so I know that there are 4 snipers on both sides of this room, so you take them out one by one with the sniper rifle, which only has 5 bullets, and then there's a 5th sniper at the end of the room, and it's just like, I know where everything is, and I know exactly how much ammo I have, and blah blah blah. No room to fuck up. So, not a lot of fun towards the end of that game. I thought it was really funny how, the mutant, not zombie guys towards the end of it were the easiest part of the game. Because you could just run through those guys with a shotgun and just mash the auto fire and Drake would just kill them in one shot, and it's like, oh, I'm not scared of these guys. But as soon as someone with a gun showed up, the game would just stop.
I had a lot more issue with the monster guys.
Did you?
I don't know. Maybe I was just bad at that, but...
I figured out quickly that, because they didn't have guns, you could just run around them in a circle and use, the quick fire, run and gun mechanic on them.
Oh, you know why I had an issue with them? Because I still don't have a PS3 controller. I'm just using my DualShock 4 plugged into it.
Oh.
So if I got jumped on, I can't use I can't shake the controller to get them off, so I die.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I had a lot of trouble with that, so I had to plan out, okay, I need to make sure that they don't jump on me. I need to dodge at this exact moment and then shoot them.
John, I think you might need to get a DualShock 3 because, I think there are puzzles in Uncharted 2 that require the 6-axis.
No, I don't think. I think in Uncharted 2 they dropped the 6-axis.
I've played Uncharted 2. I remember there being 1 or 2 puzzles that require that.
Maybe, I don't know, but yeah,
I do have a DualShock 3 that I could just very carefully hope and pray that it doesn't fuck up. So, just while I'm doing those puzzles, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, as long as you have one, you should be fine.
Uncharted 1 though, not great. I made a vine of myself kicking the case of the game across the room, and I actually broke it a little bit. And, no regrets. I don't regret breaking the case of that game.
So I guess Naughty Dog made a bad game.
Yeah. Uncharted 2, though, I played the first maybe 20 minutes of that. I got about halfway through, like, the first break-in. I didn't finish it because we had to record the show, but, a lot more fun. Way more fun. Everything felt a lot more responsive. There was an extended climbing sequence where I did not fuck up once.
And it felt good. It
felt good.
It was just
all
neat.
of the places where you could climb were highlighted in yellow, which was just wonderful. I'm glad that now I know where I can go, because it's just highlighted in yellow there. Like, you'd think, oh, it's like a baby thing, but no, it's a much required feature. Mm-hmm. And I think, in general, the game's a lot more colorful, which is was really nice, because the first Uncharted was gray and brown. And I noticed in the bonus menu there was a little option that added a next-gen filter, which made everything...
It makes it like a trillion times worse. Like, I watched Chip and Veronica's Let's Play of Uncharted just to, like, see what they riffed on, kinda. Yeah. And Chip uses the next-gen filter, and you say that it looks brown and gray. Holy shit.
It makes it actually nothing but brown and gray, but...
It makes it almost impossible to play that game.
Yeah, I thought it was cute, though, that they were making fun of something that they were guilty of. Like, the game makes an effort to be more colorful than the usual next-gen title, but it was still very much guilty of it. So, they had no room to be on a high horse with that, though.
In all honesty, though, I can't really get too mad at the original Uncharted for a multitude of reasons. Like, just for one, it was a very early PS3 game.
Oh no, I understand where all these flaws came from.
Yeah, and also I got that game for like $5, so...
I mean, I got the game for cheap too, and I'm still perfectly willing to complain about it. I just didn't have fun with it. I understand that a lot of the stuff just wasn't set in stone yet, and they just kinda didn't know what they were doing, but still. Not a lot of fun. I'm glad I managed to power through it, so now that I can play Uncharted 2. Mm-hmm. I'm not the kind of person that can just skip things, so. John, did you play anything else other than Uncharted?
No. That's about it.
Alright, I guess I'll take my turn, since I played a lot of stuff this week.
Of course you will.
Yeah, like I said, played Uncharted, already talked about that. Played Zombie U. A good bit of Zombie U. I really like it, actually.
I figured you would. It's very Dark Souls-esque.
It is. In my mind. It is. I actually like how it is kind of scary just a little bit. It's very tense. Mm-hmm. There was one point in the game where, it was like the first big, like, oh, you got to defend the safe house. And I went through about 5 survivors doing that. So, I learned the hard way that everything is just gone. The game's good. I hear that it's short though, so I don't know. I feel bad for owning a Wii U for nearly a year and not playing it until now.
That's one hell of a launch game.
It is a really damn fine launch game, and it makes really good use of surprisingly good use of the gamepad.
I'm really disappointed it didn't sell well, at all.
Yeah.
They're not gonna make another one, and that sucks.
No. That game totally turned Ubisoft off of the console, and that's a damn shame, because that game makes really, really good use of the gamepad, like nothing else that I've ever seen. And it's even getting to the point where, Nintendo themselves are giving up on the gamepad. Because another game that I played was Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, and that game just turns it off. It doesn't do anything, it's just a black screen. So... Not
even a map or anything?
Not a map, not an inventory, it's literally just a black screen. The screen is off during Donkey Kong. As for Donkey Kong, it's alright. It's very difficult, and I don't know if that's a plus or a minus against it, and the loading times are abysmally long. I don't know why, because no other Wii U game that I own has loading times like that, but that game, really long loading times. To the point where I'm sitting there thinking, I really should have bought this game digital just to get around the loading times. That is what you buy digital for, is get around this. But Like, the more you think about it, it's like nothing else I've ever played has been that bad. So, I don't know. I'll have to get more into that game because those loading times between levels were really turning me off of it, but I was having fun for the little bit that I was getting to play. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll talk more about that later, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll get more into Zombie U because that game actually doesn't take like a year to start up a single level. Ooh, just hit my desk there. So did somebody else. Another game that I played, a little bit of the Banner Saga. That game's pretty good, actually.
Okay.
That game, for people that don't know, is like one of the, it's a Kickstarter game. And it's one of like the bigger Kickstarter projects that are finally starting to come out. And it shows. That game, very well made. You can tell that a lot of passion and creativity went into it. But at the same time, you can also kind of see where there were, like, I didn't pay attention to the Kickstarter, but you can kind of see where there were, stretch goals that were not met. Because there are some parts of that game that are voiced and some parts that are not. And it's like really jarring, the transition between the two of them. Cause, like, they'll just be like a dialogue going on and then suddenly someone starts talking. It's like, oh, well, guess they didn't meet the stretch goal for full voice acting, but they got some of it. Game plays well. It's a Fire Emblem-esque type, turn-based strategy game. And I'm not a big fan of Fire Emblem, but I am enjoying this, so, kudos to them for getting me to enjoy a kind of genre that I'm not too into. Animation in it, beautiful. Art direction, very nice. Music in it's really good. I'll have to get into it a bit later. It's also got this kind of like Oregon Trail style type of thing where your party is traveling along this road to get to a destination and random things can happen. Like, oh, so-and-so got drunk and destroyed X number of supplies and all that kind of stuff. So, it's a very interesting game. I'd like to get more into it. Let's see, what else have I been playing? Binary Domain, definitely. Wanted to talk about that. I was playing that a lot earlier today. That game is wacky as all hell. I really like it. As someone that very much enjoys a Japanese take on American-style action, that game, very good. Very, very good.
Yep.
It feels almost like Revengeance in terms of just, like, the wackiness of the story, and almost the way that, like, the camera is directed and the way that the character models look. Mm-hmm. Right down to, like, the ridiculous faces and fucked up mouths that the Revengeance guys had. I think that's made by the people that, the person that directed the Yakuza games. And just off of playing the, little bit of Binary Domain that I did, I instantly want to try out the Yakuza games if they're like that too. There is a very heavily noticeable influence of Hideo Kojima in that game. He didn't work on it, but you can tell that that whoever's making that game is a big fan. Shooting in it is surprisingly good. I couldn't get the voice work to work though. The voice activated stuff. I don't know, maybe I'll finagle with it later, but I couldn't get it to work now. I haven't gotten too deep into that game, but I did get as far as, the part where you meet the kids in the street.
Oh, yeah.
So, not terribly far into that game, but I am in love with Big Bo.
You haven't met the best character.
No, I haven't. Well, I've met Big Bo. Is there a better character than Big Bo?
The second best character.
Okay, good. Big Bo is as ridiculous as everybody says that he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's great, though. Big Bo is great.
Big Bo is great. So yeah, definitely looking forward to getting deeper into that game. I'm also happy to have gotten it in the new Sega Humble Bundle weekly thing, where you get a whole bunch of games. I don't know which ones offhand, but Binary Domain is in there. Typing of the Dead Overkill is in there. Definitely check that out. Alpha Protocol's in there. I've had that game for a while. Never played it. Have either of you played Alpha Protocol?
I've never played it. Do you have like that extra code?
No. That was one thing about the Sega bundle is that it didn't give you individual codes for the games. It just gave you a big bundle code. Disappointed. I would totally have given that away to you if I could.
I might buy it anyway, cause like, that is the game in that bundle I actually give a shit about, and that's like, you can pay whatever for that one.
Yeah, $6 gets you that game, I think. So that's not a lot. And, you get all the other stuff.
Yeah.
They have that friggin' Hell Yeah Wrath of the Dead Rabbit game.
No.
Oh, that game sucks.
No. I filed that game under Do Not Play.
Exactly. I reviewed that and I said no.
That game
It's a
not
bad
good.
game.
Not a very
Not
good game.
good at all.
No. Video game Chooch Crew, seal of disapproval. Do not play. Hell yeah.
Do not. Was that our first negative review, or did I even review that for Choo Choo?
You reviewed that for
That was
Velocity
for-
Gamer,
yeah,
and we had
Velocity
negative
Gamer.
reviews before then.
That's right.
I think it was
Mike-
like your first review on Velocity Gamer, though.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, alright. Well, still, it carries over.
Not a good game. I think that's it for me. Mike, what about you?
Well, Steven Epps
Yep.
and John Wachowski
Yeah.
played that Titanfall.
Oh,
And?
boy.
And before I get to the Titanfall, I do want to talk about like the launch event I went to, because it really like exemplifies Buffalo, I think, like in a whole. Because I went to the Microsoft store that we apparently have now in our mall, which is baffling for a number of reasons. And they were doing a launch event, and I got in line, and of course, a bunch of people in line were terrible. I think I was talking to John about this earlier.
I
Just
remember
like-
you saying, "Ugh."
Yeah, the things people were saying in that line were the kind of things you would expect from people who play a lot of shooters.
Do they bear repeating?
I don't know. I think someone offered to suck my dick for a lanyard,
Did you
which
say
was
yes?
the least worst thing.
Did you say yes?
I said he would need a magnifying glass, and he didn't quite know how to respond to that.
That's not, what? That's not an insult?
It's not. No, I was
an insult
insulting
towards
myself.
you.
Yeah. That was
Hey
the point.
bro, I'll suck your dick for that lanyard. Oh, my dick is very small. You would not enjoy yourself.
Yeah, that's what I did, basically.
My penis is minuscule, says Mike Casamano. Put that on the cover of your box, Arkham City Game of the Year. My penis is small.
But no, it represents like, that event represented the divide between people who do official games things and gamers. Because the people who were putting on the event, they were really nice. They were really friendly, they put on a good show, the way they did the actual launch was really great, that you just prepaid before midnight, and then at midnight they just had a bag with your name on it that you just got. You gave them the receipt, and then they marked it, and then you got your bag, and that was super easy. I really appreciated that. But like, everyone in there was super uninterested. Like, the people who were not Microsoft Store employees were super uninterested in having like any conversation with anybody they did not go there with. So like, I was trying to like start some friendly conversation with a couple people, and they were not having it. It was the worst. Like, you're going to a launch event, be fucking social with your fellow nerds. So what ended up happening was like, I basically just sat there for 2 hours, cause you can't leave the mall, cause they were locking the doors. Mm-hmm. There's really nothing else to do.
Job.
Exactly. I did get the
That
game.
guy
I
seemed
got
friendly.
what?
The guy that offered to give you a blowjob seemed friendly.
I mean, he was also saying like terrible things,
Okay.
like hell of rape jokes,
Oh.
and then like that again. That was not even the worst thing I heard in that line.
Oh.
It just that part kind of sucked, but like the actual
Did I ever
event
tell you guys
itself
about-
wasn't half bad.
Did I ever tell you guys about my pre-order adventure that I had?
No.
When I was
Go for it.
when I-
No, do tell.
All right.
I think
When
you've told this story actually.
No, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Yeah, I want to hear it. Just want to
When-
make sure my recollection is correct.
When I pre-ordered Smash Bros. I guess you guys don't remember
Go
it
on.
then. Okay. So my grandfather pre-ordered Smash Bros for me when I was when that was coming out. I don't remember exactly how old I was, but I was much younger than, like, I was like 14, 15, something around that. And I was so excited to go to get it, and GameStop had a tournament for people who pre-ordered it. And it was just supposed to be like come on down to GameStop. We're gonna have a kiosk playing Smash Bros. Like the whole time, so before it comes out, you can play it a little bit. That's what they were saying. So I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna get there really early, I'm gonna be first in line, I'm gonna get first to get Smash Bros, and I'm gonna play it with some people too. I was really excited. I mean, just boyish glee. My grandfather knew that I was a smart kid, so he let me just go by myself because he didn't want to stand in line with a bunch of neckbeards, and smart on him. I was first in line. I was the first person out of that store to get Smash Bros. But there was no kiosk to play the game. And all the GameStop employees were starting to murmur about having to change venues and some other weird shit going on. So eventually they were like, okay guys, the Smash Bros. Tournament is at this address. And they gave everyone an address. And my grandfather brought me to this, I swear to God, it was this friggin' warehouse. And all these people were there, like the GameStop people were there. There were these girls walking around in front with like Red Bull coolers on their back that were just handing out like samples of Red Bull.
What the fuck?
But it was at this fucking warehouse. And so I walk in and there's this huge, it's a huge, like it's a warehouse. Like it is big. But there is just this small corner where all these people are crowded around this one TV playing Brawl. And it was so weird. And I go into the tournament, and the first match, they're like, the GameStop people are like, alright, here's what we're gonna do. Turn all items on, random stage, and it's just the characters that are unlocked from the beginning. Even though on the flyer, it said they were gonna do no items, final destination, and it was going to be every character unlocked. Now, look, normally I don't want to just do no items, final destination, you know, but for that game just coming out, they want to have the most level playing field possible, especially for a tournament that I'm pretty sure had a cash prize. So I completely understand why they would do that, but they flip it right on their head and they just do random stages and only the characters that are unlocked from the beginning. Because I wanted to play as, I wanted to play a Snake. Like, Rob is my main now, but I wanted to play a Snake at the time. So, the first match, these two poor guys, they pick their characters, they have to hit random stage, they're like, why don't we just pick fun of this? No, you have to hit random stage, that's what we decided to do. They hit random stage, it goes to one of those pre-made custom stages.
Oh.
The one that's just the big U that you can only get killed from that one block that falls at the bottom left. So they were stuck playing this one match for like 15 minutes because they couldn't fucking kill each other. And then finally one of them beats the other one and they were just like, like they were flabbergasted. They were pretty much just like, dude, I'm so sorry that I had to do that. No, dude, it was both of us. I am so sorry. Like, they were both upset, like, not with each other, like, with each other. They were both upset, and they were just, like, crying into each other's arms. So then it's my turn, and I get put together with this guy, who I'm pretty sure might be the legendary neckbeard that you spoke of previously. Because he's this big friggin' neckbeard, and he comes up, and I sit down, little 15, 14-year-old John sits down next to this guy, and he leans over to me and he says, "You're gonna lose. I already imported this game a couple months ago." Like, fuck off! So I pick Olimar, he picks Zelda, and we go to the summit, the Ice Climber stage, and he immediately beats me by throwing me up right when the iceberg starts going down the hill, because I just immediately fly up, as soon as it starts going down, if you get thrown up, it just, the momentum shoots you up, and I just lost immediately, and I was like, well, video games, and I went home, and that was it. It was a fucking ordeal, but I got Brawl, and I played the shit out of that game.
That's beautiful.
That's not the story I remember. What was the one where, like, I remember a midnight launch story with Yowie and maybe Brian.
I haven't heard that one either.
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh, man, if I remember more about it, I'll ask you about it later.
All right, yeah, because I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't think I ever went to go get a game at midnight with Brian.
Maybe, like, you were just at a GameStop or, like, at a con or something?
Oh yeah, okay, now I remember. Yeah, no, when we went to get Pokemon X and Y.
Oh, this ought to be good.
Alright, yeah, when we went to go get Pokemon X and Y. Yeah, no, so we were standing in line, and trying to remember exactly what it was, but I think these girls behind us were like saying some like weird shit about like having gay friends and like shipping them or something. And then Brian like gave them the stink eye or something, and they were like, well, whatever. It's not like you're gay or anything. And Brian was like, what if I was? Like, what's your deal? And like it was just like that was pretty much it. I don't know. It's not really a good story. It was just like these girls being shitty.
I seem to recall it like being more entertaining the first time you told it.
I don't fucking remember exactly what happened. I think something more funny happened or scary, and I just don't remember.
Well, listeners, go back and find a podcast, like during the X and Y launch, and like see if you can find it.
I might have told that story there. Yeah, whatever.
Video game scavenger hunt.
If it's funnier, yeah, I don't know.
Find your own funny, listeners.
There you go.
We sure as fuck aren't gonna give it to you.
We're not funny, make your own.
So yeah, I guess, final thoughts on the Titanfall launch. Good on Microsoft, bad on Buffalo gamers. Fuck Buffalo. Buffalo was the worst, you guys.
Just fuck gamers in general, there you go.
Well, yeah, but Buffalo is just shitty. Like, I'm sure Steven can attest to this. Buffalo is like if someone took a shit and then put it in the freezer. And then that's Buffalo.
I'd say it was basically the worst part of Atlanta, except that was the whole city, and it was cold.
Yeah, no, Buffalo's not good. I am so happy that I live in LA most of the year now.
Hold on. I have a story about Buffalo that I want to share. Okay, so I was up there with my stepdad a while ago. And he was waiting. I don't remember what he was doing. He was up there on work. And he was waiting on someone to open a door for him so he could drive his truck into like this warehouse type of place. And we were sit there for like maybe 20 minutes, right? An unreasonably long amount of time for him to be gabbing his head off at some guy to get a door open. And so eventually, like, I got so impatient that I just got out of the truck, and I went up to my stepdad and said, hey, is this door still open? He's like, no, I'm still working on it. I'm still arguing with this guy about opening the door. So, me being a little shit, I went inside of the warehouse and found where the door opened. And I opened the door myself, and it opened all the way just fine. And so, while my stepdad was still arguing with this guy, I opened the door and got back in the truck, and then they noticed that the door was open, and then the guy just started cussing like crazy. And, he closed the door. He closed the door back, and then my stepdad got back in the truck and said, why would they even close the door? And I just like offhandedly said, it's like, I don't know, man, it didn't take any trouble for me to open it. He just turned to me, he's like, you opened the door? Yeah, it was just a button, I just pushed it. And he's like, don't do that. You don't fuck with the union guys up here. Don't do that. And then, like, as we were having this conversation, like mere moments after I had opened the door and the guy closed it, another guy came, pushed the button and opened the door and gave me, like, the biggest stink eye as we walked in. And later, my stepdad was just like, man, you just got somebody, like, took their money out of their pocket by opening their door. It's like, why didn't they just fucking open the door then? You literally just push a button, and he was arguing for like 20 minutes with this guy. He had to deliver the shit that was in the back of his truck. It's just like, this was something that needed to happen, and for some reason, they just couldn't open the fucking door. So, like, how old was I? Like, 16-year-old me got out of the car, was a shit ass, just pushed the button, and then they closed it and opened it back up again, because somebody working for the union had opened the door. So, yeah, Buffalo's a piece of shit.
Buffalo is really bad.
The people living there are stupid and awful.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody born there is just a blight on the planet. I can't believe.
There are some exceptions.
No.
Not many.
There are no exceptions.
There are not many exceptions.
No. There are no exceptions. Anybody that is born in Buffalo is shit.
Well, I guess I'm done for then.
You are always a piece of shit, Mike.
So I played Titanfall. I played that Titanfall, you guys.
And how is it?
It's good. I like it a lot.
I'm glad.
I don't
It's a
think...
shame that game is only able to be played through 2 completely awful platforms.
just fucking we've had this conversation. No. Just download Origin.
I'm not installing spyware on my computer to play a shooter.
They don't have that anymore. They literally took that out.
Yeah, it's the principle of the thing that they had spyware in it in the first place.
And now they don't.
You don't know that they don't. They might have said that they don't, but you don't know that.
Steven, what could you possibly be doing on your computer? You think they're going to get your fucking Hatsune Miku porn?
Using my credit card? Because I know they scan for that shit. Right.
EA is coming to steal your credit card information.
They will. They're going to steal my credit card information. They're going to look at the fact that I look at Hatsune Miku. They're going to do all sorts of shit with my information. I don't want that. I don't want them accessing my webcam and looking at me naked right now.
God damn it. So, Titanfall, I don't think is a system seller. I don't think you should rush out and buy an Xbox One because of Titanfall. Good. I think if you have an Xbox One, you should get Titanfall because it is, at the moment, the best game on that console. And I think, like, if you're not, like, digging your heels in about the idea of Origin, then yeah, get it there, because it's still good. What makes Titanfall so great compared to, like, other first-person shooters like Call of Duty or Battlefield is that it is all about just movement. It is about getting from one place to the other as fast and as entertainingly as possible. It's like you got a jetpack, you can wall run, you can wall hang, like there's an option in the menu that you can just click and then you're just always sprinting. You're never not sprinting. So you could just like run from one end of the map to the other and like not have any problems along the way, unless people are shooting at you, but that's what really changes things, because like in Call of Duty and Battlefield, there are so many places to camp. People who play those games a lot know where the spots on the map are that no one else can get to, and then they get up there, then they shoot everybody, and that's fucking shitty. I hate that. That's what Call of Duty and Battlefield needs to like stomp out if they want to remain relevant, especially after Titanfall. And in Titanfall, I said this in the review, everywhere on the map is accessible to everyone. It's really not hard to get to certain points on the map. So like, if someone grabs their sniper rifle and gets to like this little nook, as soon as they start shooting, people know exactly where they are, and everyone on the opposing team is coming to wreck their shit. And everyone moves so fast that a sniper rifle is practically useless. So, it takes one of the biggest flaws of modern shooters and just eradicates it. So what you have is like the super fun, like run and gun arcade gunplay of Call of Duty without any of the Call of Duty problems. So you got like the arcade scoring aspect, you have all the unlocks. That stuff's still really, really fun. And now you don't have to worry about being stomped into the ground by a bunch of people who are better than you. I think the player count, the 6 versus 6, actually helps a lot with that too, because you go down pretty easily, and the smaller size makes everything feel a lot more personal. Like the actual like player character fights feel a lot more entertaining because they're a little rarer. So it's not like you're just in I keep coming back to Call of Duty, but like that's the thing that I feel the most comparison to. Like in Call of Duty, you turn a corner, and there's like 5 guys there, and they're all just like shooting each other. I love Call of Duty, but that can get overwhelming if you're not used to that kind of thing. So in Titanfall, there's like little grunts along the way, little AI guys that you can shoot, and like that'll get you XP and some points. And that's fun. That's like a fun diversion, like on your way to find the next player character. So Titanfall, like, its core is really solid. And then that's even before you add in the Titans, which feel like supernatural. They add a lot to each match, and they're not like these unstoppable behemoths. Like, they're kind of fragile in some cases.
Wait a minute. Did you say behemoth?
Behemoth.
I'm not letting it go. I'm not letting it go. John, leave that in.
Alright, I will. Don't worry.
Well, at least I didn't say Flavor Flav. Yeah, the Titans
Flavor
are...
Flav and the Behemoths.
New band.
You're fired.
Which one of us? Both?
Yes.
Alright, well, bye. This is the end of Choo Choo. Bye, everybody.
Rip in peace.
Congratulations.
Yeah, like I was saying, the Titans are really neat. They're each fun to use. It's nice to just shoot a bunch of things. You can step on robots, and then shoot player characters and they go down really easy. The Titans are a lot of fun. They add a lot to each match. But my main problem with Titanfall was that there's not a lot, like, in terms of raw content. There's not a whole lot of unlocks, not a whole lot of game types, and that's, like, what you want to come back for. That's what keeps you playing. There are no hats. You can change the gender of your character, which is nice.
No hats.
I appreciate that.
No hats? Shaking my head.
And, like, the female characters, they don't look sexualized. They're just women with guns.
But they don't have hats.
They don't have... No, actually, I'm wrong. There are not hats you can unlock, but your character can have a hat.
Just one hat?
It's more like a helmet.
Helmets aren't hats.
No, forget that. Yeah, that's not a hat. You can put a hat on a helmet.
Well, I don't know. We'll have to see if, like, Titanfall 2 comes to Steam somehow. And then, I don't know, Valve will have hats.
It's the Source engine.
That's true.
It's on the Source engine. And there are no hats.
Also, the campaign in Titanfall is kind of terrible. I mean, not terrible, because, like, you're just playing multiplayer matches, and the multiplayer matches are super fucking fun.
It's phoned in.
Yeah.
It feels obligatory.
Actually, I don't think it feels obligatory. I think it's just...
Okay, hold on. I want you to explain how it works, because I'm not entirely clear on it. Like, you play multiplayer, and they just kind of insert narrative into a multiplayer match?
Kind of. So, sometimes you'll have cutscenes, like, each multiplayer match begins with you in a dropship, and then you jump out of the dropship, then you start fighting. Sometimes, in the campaign, you'll spend a little longer in the dropship while a named character talks to you about what you're doing. And then you get out there and you start fighting, and in Titanfall, during the regular matches, there's like little squares on the upper right hand side with a character face, and they're talking to you saying, "We need to turn this match around," stuff like that, you know? And they'll do that in the campaign, but with like actual dialogue and like narrative stuff. And sometimes you'll have like briefings in between multiplayer missions. Sometimes you'll have like full cutscenes, but the full cutscenes are kind of rare. It's mostly like the briefings and the dropship stuff. So I heard it described on the Bombcast like someone's playing a radio drama while you're playing these matches. It doesn't feel obligatory. I do want to like emphasize that. I said that actually in my review. It feels more like they're trying something new. They're just not doing it entirely correctly.
Well,
the writing drags it down. The writing's kind of boring, to be perfectly honest. It's boring, and none of the characters are worth caring about, and I don't know, man. They have an interesting little universe there, but they don't explain literally anything about anything. And it's just a bunch of stuff that happens. I hope Titanfall 2, because there will be a Titanfall 2, I hope that Titanfall 2 goes into that a little bit more and fixes those problems. Yeah, Titanfall's really good. I recommend it. You can read my review on the site right now. You guys?
Right.
VideoGameChoochoo.com. Titanfall review.
We have a website.
We have a website. We fixed a couple bugs.
That's good to hear.
Yeah. We kind of didn't really fix the spam bugs.
Said about that, but that's for us, not for you guys to worry about.
Yeah,
so.
I think that's just something we're going to have to live with.
The puppet show, motherfuckers.
Pulling back the curtain. John Machonsky.
Turns
What
out
news
we all
is
have
there?
hands up our asses.
I'd like someone's hand to be up my ass, and I like it to be yours, Steven.
Mine?
Yeah,
I'm flattered, but I'll have to decline.
alright. That's fair.
That seems unsanitary, and I'm not going to handle poop if I'm not being paid.
What if I pay you and you wear a glove?
How much?
$1.
No. You'll have to multiply that by about 2,000, and I'll keep the glove, but I'm not handling any poop for anything less than $2,000.
You don't have to handle poop. I'll take care of the poop. I'll
Will
remove the poop.
You'll remove the poop and just have me put my hand up your butt?
Yep.
I would almost agree to that just to see how that goes. I'm Machonsky.
Yeah?
How do you feel about putting my hand up Mike's butt?
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
What
Why?
if we did like a premium, like, subscriber video feature where we found new things?
That'd be too much. That'd be too far.
That'd be too far?
Yeah.
You didn't even let me
Can't have my
finish.
face on the internet.
It'll
I can't
just
have
be
my
your
face on
hand.
the internet.
It'll just be your hand. And my ass.
Not even my hand. They know what my hand looks like. No. I can't go down that road again, Mike.
Okay.
They're looking for me. I can't.
You guys want to talk about the Kill la Kill episode?
It was a good episode of Kill la Kill.
It was a good episode. I don't want to ruin anything, though. Let's not ruin it for the fans. Let's just say
it was
Kill
really
la Kill
good.
Kill la Kill is
going
very
bonkers.
good. Kill la
We
Kill
are,
is very good.
like, for real. Like, this is actually happening. We're gonna do a spoiler cast once that show's over.
All right.
And I still need to edit the Danganronpa spoiler cast.
Yeah, you fuck.
I keep forgetting, like, it exists.
Kill
Until,
la
like,
Kill-
someone reminds me.
Kill la Kill is getting crazy, but I feel like it still has not reached the peak that Gurren Lagann did, and I'm wondering if it will get there. Because how many episodes are left of it? We're on episode
2.
22 now?
Yeah, there's 2 more episodes.
There's only 2 more? Wow. Yeah, and do you think we're gonna get to space?
I don't think so.
Because, okay, in Gurren Lagann, the last, like, ramp-up of Gurren Lagann was only 4 episodes. Communist City lasted a lot longer than a lot of people think. So, I mean, Gurren Lagann got really far in 4 episodes. Maybe Kill la Kill will go that far in 2.
Not to spoil anything, but yeah, I can see this going to space, but I don't know.
I can see,
think
like,
that
them doing a sequel show in space.
Maybe, I don't know. Because, I mean, I'm not expecting, like, Super Tengen Toppa Senketsu, but
Yeah.
I know it's not gonna get to that, but I want it to get to that.
Yeah, I'm not expecting
I want to
that
see,
much
like,
out of it.
Senketsu get bigger than several universes.
No, I don't think that's gonna happen. I think what's cool about Kill la Kill is that shit gets crazy, but it doesn't get, like, too hyperbolic. Like, it's like, okay.
It's its own thing from Gurren Lagann, which I can
I
appreciate.
feel like comparing them is a bit unhealthy, because it's so different. Like, it's, the things that happen are cool.
Different, though.
The things that happen are cool, but I feel like there is a lot of difference in, like, scale and in, like, character and a lot of other
Kill la
stuff, I
Kill,
feel like.
Kill la Kill started around, like, in terms of scale, it started pretty high. Like, it started at a higher scale than Gurren Lagann. The thing is that it just hasn't gotten that much higher than that.
Yeah.
Like, the scale has grown, but, like, Gurren Lagann is all about the scale growing.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. Like, Kill la Kill and Gurren Lagann have a lot of names in common, so, of people working on the show, so.
Yeah.
It's natural to compare them, but.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just, I've been rewatching Gurren Lagann a lot lately, and I'm just like, oh man, I hope Kill la Kill gets this awesome, because I started off watching Gurren Lagann thinking, yeah, the Kill la Kill's gonna make this less cool, and by the 3rd episode of Gurren Lagann, I'm like, this is cooler than anything that's happened in Kill la Kill so far! And, I love Kill la Kill. I want it to be the new Gurren Lagann. But at the same time, I know that it's just not possible to beat the first one.
Nah.
Mike, you really need to watch Gurren Lagann.
Yeah, I know, Steven. I'll watch it after I watch JoJo and Madoka.
Anime never ends, Mike.
There's too much anime. I'm not the big anime man.
You are down the rabbit hole.
You should look at my anime list, because I have, like, my completed animes, and it's pretty long, but the animes that I need to watch are, like, it's like 2 pages worth. I gotta. Whew.
Like, anime isn't usually my thing, though.
But you're getting into it.
I like Kill la Kill
It's
a
gonna
lot.
happen. If you like Kill la Kill, then you need to get into Gurren Lagann. That's just natural. Because
All right.
when you watch Gurren Lagann and then you go back to Kill la Kill, you'll start seeing things. Because there are a lot of shoutouts going on between those shows. Mike, watch more anime.
No, fuck
It's
off.
good for you. It's good for you.
Alright, how about we do some kind of awful
Wire
trade?
anime straight into your veins, dude.
What about we do this? Right? A 3-way Faustian bargain.
I'm listening.
I'm a little scared about this.
I watch whatever it is, Gurren Lagann, whatever. Gurren Lagann and JoJo.
Okay.
At the request of John, Steven plays the Danganronpa. And then at the request of me, John reads More Than Meets the Eye.
I'd be game for that.
Steven already said that he was going to play Danganronpa.
Shh.
I don't care about More Than Meets the Eye, and it doesn't really hurt me. I mean, Steven wants you to watch Gurren Lagann.
And JoJo.
And JoJo.
And Madoka.
I really like JoJo. I watched JoJo, and I don't know.
So what you're saying is you agree to this. You agree to the deal that I just
Absolutely not.
God damn it. I thought I had him. Fuck.
My cat's getting mad at me.
John, you should read Transformers More Than Meets the Eye.
Mike, you should watch Gurren Lagann, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and Puella Magi Madoka Magica.
Yeah.
When have I ever led you astray with an anime recommendation, Mike?
You're 1 for 1 so far.
Exactly.
What's the news, John?
Alright, yeah, let's talk about news, everybody.
Let's talk about news.
Let's see here. Let's see what's on here. Alright, if something that will upset Steven greatly, he's well aware of it already, so we already are past the point of tears. But Shovel Knight has been delayed. Shovel Knight was originally going to come out on the 31st of this month, but it has now been delayed to a few weeks. Sometime this year, sometime soon, but it is being delayed a few more weeks to polish the game and make sure that the final levels are working flawlessly.
I'm sad. That game was supposed to come out in December.
Well, I mean, I'm happy
September.
it didn't come out last year, so we didn't have an actual fight for Game of the Year discussion. But I am really looking forward to playing Shovel Knight. No joke, no humor funny. Shovel Knight is a great fucking game, from what I played.
I want to have them back when the game comes out in a year. Hey, Yacht Club, we're all old men now.
It's been
What's it
so
like
long.
after Shovel Knight? It's been so long. Waz is now a grandfather.
They've had babies on that boat.
So I really hope that game turns out well. Speaking of games that someone who isn't me enjoys, the English version of 999, 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors, will be coming to iOS on the 17th, which is probably... I don't know if this will be out before then, but probably around then. Yeah, it's coming to iOS, and they're removing the puzzles.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that. Because,
I don't know how to feel about it either.
I would be a hypocrite if I said that I was disappointed, because as I went along in that game, there was a point where I just stopped with the math puzzles and just cheated. I enjoyed them for a little bit, and then I was just like, no, fuck this, I'm using the guide.
I feel like puzzles are really necessary to the atmosphere of that game, though.
Yeah, that game wouldn't really work just as a visual novel.
But maybe it would, I don't know. Alright. John, I was gonna buy that game for you, but I think you should just buy the iOS version. Just buy the iOS version, I guess. I'll buy you something else.
I guess so, because honestly, the puzzles, from what I heard, were really math-oriented, and I'm very bad at math puzzles. That's why I wasn't able to finish the first Layton game, because there were some math puzzles. Yeah, it's just because there were some math puzzles in Layton, so that's why I had to kind of drop that. And then if there's a bunch of math puzzles on 999, I guess I will be good without the puzzles in 999.
Yeah, I like the math puzzles in 999. I surprised myself by enjoying the math puzzles in 999 because they made me feel smart. I think actually the puzzle that got me to start using a guide though was the sliding block puzzle.
Oh, I hate sliding block puzzles.
Fuck sliding block puzzles. I don't know, because the puzzles are really intricate to the story with that game. I don't know how that'll really work out.
Yeah, especially the Sudoku thing.
Yeah. That's a major
Sudoku,
part of the story.
Yeah, that is when you have to do the thing where you flip it upside down. That was the craziest shit.
I just
You know what? I don't know. You know what, John? I'll buy the DS version for you, and then I'll just get the iOS version and report back, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
I wonder if we can get a review code of that.
Or how about you play through the iOS version and then tell me which I should get?
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of iOS,
yeah.
Mike, you were right.
What was I right about?
I broke my iPhone. Cracked the screen.
And how did you I know how you did it, and that's like the best part of the story.
I dropped a spoon on it. I had it out while I was eating dinner, and I dropped a spoon on it from like an inch, and it cracked the screen.
Oh.
I did not think that would be what
a case would not have protected you from that.
No. I didn't think that dropping a fucking spoon on it would do that. I had my 3GS for like 2.5 years, and I dropped that thing like crazy and it's never cracked the screen. I have my iPhone 5S for a week. A week! And I drop a fucking spoon on it from an inch above the damn thing, and it cracks. And now there is just a hairline crack running all the way down the middle of the phone. Unbelievable.
It's pretty funny, though. From my perspective.
I will admit that it is actually kind of hilarious. That's how it went.
Yeah, like, if it was just, I broke my phone, then that would kind of suck. But like, based on the conversation we had last week.
It'll never happen. I drop it all the time. And it wasn't dropping it that broke it. I dropped a spoon on it.
That's the way it goes, I guess.
I don't even remember what was in the spoon.
So it goes.
I was at a Cracker Barrel. Not fun. Cracker Barrel broke my phone. I should sue them.
I bet you could get away with it. Speaking of getting a lot of money in a short amount of time, Frog Fractions
shit.
Yeah, I know, right? There is going to be a sequel to Frog Fractions, the hilarious Flash game.
Edutainment game.
Edutainment Flash game. It is... They're asking for $60,000 for the sequel. However, it is not officially called Frog Fractions 2. It is...
This is my favorite part of this whole thing.
Yeah, it is.
Like, they actually use the term, the jig is up, in the fucking description.
The creator, Jim Crawford, says that he isn't currently aware of what that game will be, but once, quote, the jig is up on what the game is, he will immediately release the game to everyone who backs it for the limit $15. It sounds like a crazy experiment, and Jim Crawford sounds like he knows that Frog Fractions was a lightning in a bottle situation, and he wants to make sure that this game doesn't just follow Frog Fractions to the T and trying to do something different.
Okay, basically,
and I'm
listeners,
excited about that.
We can't say anything about Frog Fractions, so just trust us. Play the game. It's free.
Go play Frog Fractions.
Frog Fractions
yeah,
is
Play
great.
Frog Fractions and give it a minute of your time. Just let it happen.
I was
Allow Frog Fractions to take place.
I was chatting with me and Steven's friend Paige the other night, and I was getting her to play Frog Fractions, and that was great. Every time you get a new person to play Frog Fractions, just like a miracle.
It really is.
It's fun.
Mm-hmm. I love that though about the sequel. Is that it's not going to be called Frog Fractions, and when the game is done, he's just going to put it out there. It's going to be out there, and
it's just probably going to be like a shitty Steam Greenlight game.
What I'm looking forward to the most, though, is copycats. The fake Frog Fraction 2s that are going to come out.
Oh, that's right.
Because he's just going to put out Frog Fractions. There's no telling of what it's actually going to be. So there's going to be people catching on with that and putting out fake ones. That's the best part.
Oh boy. That's going to be scary.
It is. Could this be the new Frog Fractions? No, is this it? And watch, like, none of that actually happens.
We should make that happen.
The Frog Fractions 2, spoiler alert, actually the video game Chooch Crew website.
Of course, the jig is already up.
We didn't even know. We aren't aware. Our memory will be wiped, and this will be cut out of the podcast.
Rip in peace.
What else is in the news?
As mentioned on the website, Gone Home is coming to consoles later this year.
Great.
And the publisher of Gone Home on consoles also confirmed that Costume Quest 2 will be coming out sometime soon for consoles and PC. On Halloween is when we're getting Costume Quest 2, of course.
Neat.
But Gone Home is coming out just when it comes out.
Okay.
Yeah. Double Fine regained the rights to both Costume Quest and stacking, so they got right to work on a sequel to Costume Quest. I don't know if they're going to do anything with stacking, but it's nice that they're able to put out another Halloween game on Halloween. That's really neat.
And also, Gone Home on consoles is really neat.
Gone Home, the more people that get to play that game, the better. It's a treat.
Is it wrong that I found that almost everything else except for the main storyline in Gone Home was just way more interesting?
No.
I don't think that's bad either, because I kind of like that you have to infer a lot of stuff in the side stories.
Yeah, because
I like seeing that unfurl instead of it being told to you in
Yeah.
the main story. But the main story is like the more quote-unquote important story, so
it is
I
the
do like that they were
important
able
one,
to,
but I had more fun with all of the ancillary stories that you had to piece together everything else.
And like, I
Instead
think it
of just
speaks a lot
having
to
a
that
narrator
game.
explain it to you.
Like, the main story is good, and the good thing is the weakest part of that game.
Yeah. So many people say, oh, Gone Home's not a game. It really is, though. Because
It
there
is like
is a
the
game in
purest
finding
essence of it.
all of the stories.
And not only that, but I feel like being interactively walking around those rooms and finding the items that move you on to the next chapter of the main story, even like with the narration, I don't think that could have been conveyed in any other way other than in a video game.
I think
because it's the interaction. It's walking up to this desk and finding the piece of paper that tells you what's next, instead of just, oh, here I'm listening to a short story. Like, it's way more involving and it's way more interesting.
I mean, like, they're in this, like, recently coming out genre of exploration games, I guess you could call them. I'd say that Gone Home is the most game-like of any of these that have come out. Which is to say, Dear Esther, Stanley Parable, and this are the only games that I can think of immediately that are in this genre, but as far as it goes, Gone Home is...
The new Amnesia is kind of like that.
I haven't played it, I've been meaning to, but
It's all right.
I don't know. I hear that you don't do a lot in that game.
Yeah.
But as far as like, oh, it's not a game, Gone Home is definitely a game.
It most certainly is. Mm-hmm.
It is the most gamey game in that game genre.
Because can you even pick anything up in Stanley Parable?
I can't think of anything.
So there you go. Yeah, you can pick things up in Gone Home and rotate them. You can look at the Christmas duck. The Christmas duck is awesome.
Christmas Duck is in Walking Dead.
Christmas duck is going to be in every game ever, and I will be very happy about
There's
that.
Super Nintendos in that game.
Yeah, they talk about Street Fighter.
I never found out if that guy got his copy of Street Fighter back.
He did.
I got to the end of Gone Home, and that was what I was more preoccupied with, whether or not that guy got his copy of Street Fighter back.
Apparently,
There's just so much in that game, though. Just all kinds of hidden crap in that game. It's great.
it's our game of the year.
It is.
Apparently, the Fulbright people really like their trophy. So that was nice.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad that they like their fucking MTV. What was it, MTV or Spike? Spike Video Game Awards.
Yeah.
Hey, at least our trophy was practical. You can blow on it. It makes this noise.
Did we send them?
Yeah. No,
whistle?
I painted a whistle blow.
And you sent it to them. That's good.
Yeah. They had fun blowing on it.
Do they ever take a picture of that one?
No, I should get them to
Doubt
take a picture.
I told what are they called? The Dive Kick people, Iron Galaxy. I told them that it was my game of the year, and they ignored me, and I was pissed. I was real pissed. They
That's why
are
you
the
should
only
pick your
game.
idols.
They're the only game development studio in Florida, and they ignore me continuously. Jabali ignores me. And
That's right. We've never done the Jabali interview.
He works for them now, so he's probably the one who's telling them to ignore me.
That John Wachowski guy, he's fucking nuts, dude.
He's just,
Hear about the
Fucked
fucking
up.
mummies?
This is why we love you, Yacht Club Games.
Because even though we're all crazy, you still put up with us to get your brand out there.
I picked a winner. I picked the good one. Steven wins.
Well,
John
actually,
loses.
we have someone interested in doing, like, exclusive coverage with Video Game Choo Choo.
What?
So look forward to
crazy.
that. I'm working on that now.
That's crazy.
Like,
So
it's a
our next
visual
bit
novel,
is-
so, like, we're kind of carving out a little bit of a niche.
Alright, that's
We
good.
like exploration games, visual novels, fighting games,
Hatsune Miku.
Miku, everything I like, which is basically everything else.
All that mainstream crap that Mike likes.
Yeah, it's like I am the mainstream guy, and then you guys just play whatever.
Like Hate Plus, that game is so mainstream.
Oh my god. Christine Love really sold out.
Hate Plus 2, Hate Harder, coming soon to the Xbox One.
You guys, I am so excited for Lady Killer in a Bind. What's the full title of that game? I'm just gonna look it up right now. Cause,
Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden 2, Chapter 2 of the Hoops Barkley Saga, the Mystical Realms of Tir Nanog.
I like that you have that memorized.
I don't have it memorized. The name of that game is much longer than what I just said. I was remembering parts of that epic title.
It's a doozy.
No, yeah.
You know what?
full
While
title
Mike is looking up the full title of that game.
The full title of Christian Love's next game is My Twin Brother Made Me Cross-Dress as Him, and now I have to deal with a geeky stalker and a dom beauty who want me in a bind, 2 exclamation points.
Okay, the full title of Barkley 2 is The Magical Realms of Tir Nanog, Escape from Necron 7, the official game of the movie, Revenge of Chuchulain, Chapter 2 of the Hoops Barkley Saga.
Saga.
Video games are so great, you guys.
Yes, they are.
Is that all the news you got, John, or do you want to move on to questions?
Of course not. I have more.
Fuck.
There's always more news, Mike.
There's
You
always
silly
more.
goose.
Alright, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yes.
I reported that it was supposed to come out this month, and they pulled the rug out from underneath me, and I'm pissed, but
Fucking Iron Galaxy and the JoJo people teaming up to undermine John Machonsky.
of course everyone is being a fucker to me in the fighting game community, but I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna stake my claim in there, and someone's gonna love me one day. But,
You'll find
For
your
now.
Yacht Club games.
for
One
now,
day.
for now,
You can't have the actual Yacht Club games, they're mine.
for now, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle will be coming to America April 29th. I already have my copy pre-ordered,
I do
and
too.
I got it from Amazon, so I'm gonna be getting, Kira, I think.
No.
He's the-
Kira is ordering from Namco. From Amazon, you get the short fat guy from Part 4,
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
whose
yeah, I guess-
stand is named Harvest, but I don't remember his name.
I think he just goes by Fatty.
That works.
Yeah.
So, John, who are you going to main when the game comes out?
I really don't know. I'm only really familiar with the first 2 parts, but I know some of the characters from parts 3 and 4. So I want to check out the Pillarmen, definitely. I want to try them and Joseph. But like part 3 Dio looks like he'll be fun. I kind of want to try Kakyoin, and I want to try Kira too.
I'm either going to main Will Zeppeli or Bao. Bao is definitely one that I'm going to pick out.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Have either of you ever seen Bao?
I haven't before this game.
Okay, Bao is another work by Araki, the same guy that does JoJo, and it got one of those amazing, like, late 90s, super hyper-violent anime OVAs that were so famous during the time.
Mm-hmm.
And this is like people's heads exploding and bubbling, and like Bao chopping people's heads off with like sideways, and it's just the best kind of like 90s anime, like Fist of the North Star, just gratuitous violence. Mm-hmm. I'm very happy to see that Bao is in the game. Mike, you should watch Bao.
fuck off.
I like how he was far away for that one. Mike heard JoJo and just took off. Bow, I'm out of here. Can't even spell that. Get your Baru-Barus out of here. But, yeah. Bow and Zeppeli, my mains.
Our next bit of news comes from Evo and Nintendo at the same time.
Oh, this can't be good.
Yeah, oh no, it's actually, well, it depends on how you feel about Super Smash Bros. And Evo, because Melee is going to be a playable game at Evo this year. It's an official main stage game.
That's good news. I didn't already know that.
It's going to be joining Ultra Street Fighter 4, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Killer Instinct, King of Fighters 13, Injustice Gods Among Us, and BlazBlue Chrono Phantasma up on the main stage. I don't fucking know.
BlazBlue's not a fighting game.
BlazBlue, I don't give a shit about BlazBlue.
Where's Skullgirls?
Skullgirls is being ignored like it always is.
Killer Instinct is a good game.
Why would you have BlazBlue but not Skullgirls? BlazBlue isn't a fighting game.
Because people care about bad anime fighting games instead of good anime fighting games.
When's Persona?
Obviously. They don't play Persona. Well, you know, next year probably, because Ultimax is coming out late this year, so.
Well, at least they have a proper fighting game, like Melee.
Yeah. This is following last year's inclusion from Evo, when the Melee gamers raised enough money to have it be played on the main stage, and there was a 700-person tournament, the largest Melee tournament in the history of the world. It was last year, so hopefully, I'm guessing they're hoping to bring in the same numbers this year. And last year, Nintendo tried to shut down the Melee tournament just for some reason, but they decided this year to let them go without any kind of real qualms, so...
Well, it's not just for some reason. Sakurai adamantly refuses to acknowledge that Melee is a fighting game.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, because Sakurai...
And now he just gave up on it.
Yeah.
And I'm glad, because it looks like Smash 4 is going to be going in the same direction that Melee did.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Excited for Little Mac.
Excited for Little Mac, yeah. They were supposed to announce Yoshi, and they didn't, and
Good.
everyone freaked out about Yoshi, and that was
Good.
pretty funny.
Yoshi's fucking awful.
I don't really care about Yoshi. Honestly,
We'll have this conversation again.
I hope... No, shh.
I'll fight.
I hope that instead of regular ass Yoshi, they put Yarn Yoshi in.
Whatever happened to Yarn Yoshi? It's been like a year since we saw anything of that game.
I don't know.
Like, I enjoyed Kirby's Epic Yarn, so I'm willing to put up with Yoshi to see Yarn Yoshi. But, I don't know, man. What happened to that? Good on it, Ninty. Where are the trailers?
And then our final bit of news. Oh boy. I want you guys to get prepared for this, because this is crazy.
My body is ready.
I'm so prepared.
Alright. You guys remember Namco High?
No? What is that?
A mistake.
Ah.
It was a mistake. It was a mistake that, unfortunately, the creators are going to have to pay for. Because Shifty Look, the creators of Namco High, and the proprietors of many webcomics that were on that website, is being shut down.
Did you have something to do with this, John?
I feel like I did. I feel like my extremely long and terrifying stream of Namco High is what finally brought Shifty Look to its knees.
Bippo Ass brought them down.
Bippo Ass destroyed a company. I can't believe it.
It can't be that it did poorly, though.
It can't be that they tried too hard to focus on Homestuck fans and alienated everyone else. It can't be that.
Yeah, but it can't be that it did poorly, though. Did it do poorly?
It did.
Really? They didn't ride the Homestuck dollar? Well, okay, no, that's actually, now that I think about it, I remember a lot of people were like, I'm not gonna buy it, I'm just gonna wait until Dave Sprite's route is online.
Yeah.
What I think about this, that's the funniest part of it, though, is that when Namco High goes down, or when Shifty Look goes down, Namco High is like going down with it.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to be able to play it anymore because it's like hooked to servers or something.
Yeah.
You can't play Namco High offline because of the DRM.
Good job.
So all those people that paid $15 to see Dave Sprite's Cloaca, you're out.
Gone forever.
You're out, bucko. You can't see it anymore. Damn shame. Mike, how do you feel about Dave Sprite's Cloaca?
Who's what?
Dave Sprite, who is an orange 13-year-old who is also half a bird, and a cloaca, which is a bird's all-purpose hole.
How do I feel about that?
How do you
Like in
how
general?
do you feel about it? You're not going to be able to see it anymore. How do you feel?
Apathetic.
Apathetic? That's a damn
I
shame.
ain't care. Thank you.
You ain't care. I thought you would care more about cloacas.
No,
Well,
actually. Nah.
on the bright side, the world will no longer be plagued by Jane's weird arm.
So is like Namco High going away forever?
Yeah, it's gone.
It's gone forever, yeah.
Yeah, it's gone forever. Rest in fucking pieces.
John Machonsky won this round.
I did it. I killed
John won. Yeah. To put that on your fucking
pretty great.
fandom incident blog, motherfuckers. John killed Namco High.
I was on the Fandom Instant blog.
I know.
Remember?
Yeah.
That was pretty great.
John single-handedly got on the Homestuck Fandom Incident blog for bitching about Namco High.
Because it was dumb. And
He
I
made
said it was dumb.
so many people mad for saying that it was dumb that he got on the Homestuck Incident blog. That is beautiful, by the way. Work of art. My congratulations, my commendations.
Thank you, thank you.
Your rampant kvetching caused a Homestuck incident.
Yeah, so that's it. That's all for news, everybody. Thanks a lot for tuning in for that.
Well, John, the show's not over, is it?
We didn't get any questions. I asked for questions and we didn't get any.
What the fuck, listeners?
Whoa.
What the fuck?
Oh, wait, no, I remember. We got one. We got one from an anonymous sender. I forgot to take this here. Okay. How do we feel about Nintendo's lazy naming schemes, like New Super Mario Bros., Yoshi's New Island, etc.?
As long as the games are good, I'm fine with it, but usually anything with the word new in the title isn't a good game, so...
Yeah.
I mean, aside from the new games, there's not many examples of that. You guys just want to rag on Yoshi's New Island for a bit, then?
I haven't played it.
I don't really have anything to say because I haven't played it, but just from what I've seen, it doesn't look great.
I've seen an hour of it, and that game, like the music, and the gameplay, and the art style, all made me want to go to sleep in a bad way. It made me want to go to sleep, but in a way that I anticipate if I went to sleep that way, I would not wake up ever. It's just so bad looking, so boring. All the music was off-key, bad. What happened? No, I know what happened.
It's very strange.
I know what happened. They let people that worked on the DS version work on this one. That's why it's bad.
I saw the final boss. I ruined it for myself. I saw the
You
final
want to
boss
straight up
and
ruin it? Because I've
I'm
seen
not-
it too.
I'm not gonna spoil it because there might be someone
But
who
it's
listens to this that
so
does care.
worth spoiling. It's so bad.
It's really dumb. I can't really believe that they did something so boring.
I can't believe how lazy they were with what they did, which was so boring.
Yeah, it's extremely lazy. They
They straight up...
Alright, let's just say they basically they basically copy and pasted.
Yeah, they
let's just
literally
say
copied
that.
and pasted part of their final boss. It is so bad. How did that happen from a second-party Nintendo studio? Again, from the same people. How did they let that happen again? Oh, you guys want to know what the best part about this is, though?
What?
Metacritic for that game is 74 right now. With the highest thing on it being like a 70-something.
Alright. I mean, it's not a great game, so Nintendo should learn.
Get excited for Yarn Yoshi, people.
That said, Yarn Yoshi is being made just by the same people that made Kirby's Epic Yarn, and that's a good game.
It's the same people that did Kirby's Epic Yarn and Yoshi's Story, which is a very divisive game. I have heard some people say that it's great, and then I've heard a lot of people that are like, "Oh no, it's garbage. I don't know what the
like
fuck."
that game.
Well,
But
it's just like
Kirby's
the
Epic
director.
Yarn,
I think
if it is just essentially the same kind of game as Kirby's Epic Yarn, I don't see how they could possibly fuck it up. Because that game is all about just chilling out and being happy. So, hopefully they don't foo it up this time.
Yeah. Hopefully they don't. And I hope they put Yarn Yoshi in Smash Bros. Because that'd be cool.
I just want a straight up new Kirby game instead of Yoshi. Why they gotta be Yoshi? I don't like Yoshi. I don't like him.
We've had this conversation.
Well, I like Yoshi. I like him. So
I'll have this conversation as many times as necessary.
Let's not go in circles.
Where's Kirby? Where's Kirby Triple Deluxe? When is that game coming out?
Oh, too far. Way too long.
The game's already out in Japan. How much translation do you have to do for that game?
I have no idea.
Like, how much text on average is in a Kirby game? Like, level titles and the intro thing where it says Kirby was asleep, and then he woke up, and then King Dedede did a bad thing. Bah. Where's Kirby? Where is he?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Sakurai.
Hey, they're making that, like, Smash Bros-esque thing in Kirby Triple Deluxe. That's what I'm really looking for.
The game's already done! It's just, where is it? I want my Kirby. That is my contribution.
Thank you. Well, yeah, I don't have anything else to bring up.
Alright, well then I guess we should end this, because there are people in this house that want to sleep.
Alright, yeah.
All
right. Well, I've been Mike Casamano. This has been Video Game Choo. John Machonsky, thank you for joining me.
I think Mike might be doing the outro right now, but we can't hear him.
Yeah, no, it's been like, I've been jumping in and out the whole night. It's bad.
Oh.
Well, then I'll do the outro then.
I did the outro. I just recorded it. It's on my recording.
Alright, then I'll just namaste.
Yeah. Thank you, John.
Namaste. Arigato gozaimasu, listener Santachi. Gomenasai for listening.